Hey Sean, Oceana here with G3 Agency. Here's that free video that we said we would send over about how to get yourself in front of people looking for your services on Google. The idea behind this video is that you can take this information and do whatever you want with it, whether it's implement these things yourself, have your team that you already have working on your SEO take care of these changes for you, whatever you want. So please enjoy this information. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. So the first thing is the design of your website is excellent. It was obviously made by somebody who knows what they're doing, or at least has a natural eye for style. It's beautiful. The main thing that I noticed is that there's not quite enough words on here to show Google really what you're all about. And let's see, let's check out your carpet cleaning one, because that's what we're going to be focusing on primarily for this video. These same tactics work for any of your services, of course, but I'm focusing on carpet cleaning, and I'll show you in a moment why. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely just not enough words here. This is, I mean, maybe a couple hundred words. No, not even that. So Google really loves content. If you have lots of words about what you do and where you do it and how you do it, that shows Google that you're the expert, and its main priority is to get the person who's the expert in front of the person who has the questions. So it's all about questions and answers. So you want to make sure to have the answers to the questions that your customers are looking for. And you also specifically want to make sure you have certain statements in your content that are going to signal to Google that you are the person to show when someone makes a query. And those statements are exactly what the queries are. So if somebody's typing in, carpet cleaning, let's see, what is it? The one, Carpet Cleaners Detroit, you want to have that in your content a few times. And then also, let's see if we can find a normal photo here so I can show you this other cool trick. Let's see if I can save this. No. Okay, right click. Okay, so if I right click on this image and click Save Image As, I can see this image was saved as 06/1920. So that's a missed opportunity. What you want to do is actually re-upload these photos, but first you want to save them as those phrases that people are looking people are typing into Google when they're looking for your services, and those words are this list here. This is a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and it gives me an in-depth look into both how websites are performing, which I'll show you that function in a moment, and then it also gives me this Keyword Explorer piece. Basically, I can see what people are searching here in this column, how many times a month they're getting searched in this column, and then this one here shows me how competitive it would be to get to the first page of Google. And these low numbers here are really good. That means it won't take very much effort or time to get to the first page. So that's why I'm reaching out to people in your area to see who wants to take advantage of this situation. So let's go over here to where it is on Google. So if we type Carpet Cleaners Detroit into Google, this is what we get. First come the ads, and I'm sure you're probably familiar with how ads work. I'm not going to really cover that in this video. But if you'd like more information on that, reach out and I'll tell you what I know. So here is the Maps section. How you get up into the map section is with your Google My Business listing. And if you don't have one, or if you're not sure, go ahead and just look yourself up on Google and you'll either find it or you won't. And if you don't have one, go to business.google.com and you can create one. But the first thing is to make sure that it's accurate. Your name, address, and phone number are spelled perfectly, because then you're going to take your name, address, and phone number and plaster it all over different directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, etc. Every time that you do that, it counts as a citation. And a citation is basically a vote of confidence telling Google that this listing really represents a real business that does serve this community. The more faith it has in you, if it trusts you more than the others, you'll end up here. And as you can see, like you can have your website listed right there. You can just, you have your phone number. So that's going to increase the amount of jobs that you get if you sit in this area here. And then down here, this is the organic listings here, all the way down. You really want to sit in this spot, and this would be the next best thing, right? This one's a directory, so I'm not going to compare you to them. It's kind of apples and oranges, but I can compare you with this. This is Stanley Steamer. It's a national brand. but it's got a local franchise, so that's what we're up against. So what we want to do is take a look at their website and see what it is that they're doing to be at the top of the page. And as you can see, they have a lot more words than you do on their page. They've got a list of things that they do. They've got a big old lots of paragraphs about information about the areas they serve, and you know, some things that their customers will probably want to know. And then the question is, are they taking advantage of their images? And it looks like they don't even have any images on this page. So there's another way you can get ahead by having images that are saved properly, like those key phrases. Okay, and then one last thing I want to show you. This is that in-depth look into how a website's performing that I was talking about. There's a few very important metrics on this page. First of all, the UR score. This is how trustworthy this exact page that we put in is according to Google. It's out of 100. And this is a decent score. And it's specifically for this back page that's ranking on Google. We don't really care if their homepage is ranking because we're trying to just beat this one that's sitting at the top of Google for the word that we want to show up for. So we're going to want to get your trustworthiness basically score above this, and then this is for their whole website, how trustworthy it is, and we don't really have to worry about this number right here. It does contribute a bit, but what's more important is this specific pages rating. And then over here, this is how we increase our rating. So they've got 17 different websites with links to their website on it, and it's a total of 77 links coming from these 17 websites. So we can actually take a look and we'll see if they have a good backlink profile. Yeah, so they've got a pretty average, maybe even above average backlink profile. Backlink is what I'm talking about when I say a link that goes from another website back to yours. That's a backlink. So for instance, topratedlocal.com, it's relevant because it rates local businesses. That makes sense that there would be a link there. And then it's got a high DR score. And just a reminder, that's the whole website score of how trustworthy it seems to Google. So it's got a high one. And so since backlinks, what they do is they pass power from one website to another. So this is passing 80 power over, and so that's pretty good. So that'll help to raise their score. So you want to go out and increase the amount of websites that have links from their site to yours, but you want to be careful that you don't get too many of these low scoring ones because that'll bring your score down. So if we take that, and I'm going to go back and take a look at this and compare it to yours. So we got 20 here and 17 here. Those are the most important ones to take a look at and compare. And so right here, this is yours. So you've got 19 UR. So the one page, this is specifically for your home page. And it's got 0 DR, which means that Google likes your home page okay, but the rest of your page it thinks is like just basically nothing. So you're really going to want to work on those other pages on your site. Make sure that there's lots of content and then you're getting backlinks to them. And then here I can take a look at what backlinks you have. This is great. This is a fantastic backlink profile. You just want to go out and get some more of those, and also see if you can get some of these, if it's appropriate, see if you can get some of them to point to the other sites as well. I mean, not other sites, other pages on your website as well. Okay, so that's it. I hope that this was helpful to you. This is some, you're welcome to read through this. And this is my information for you to get a hold of me if you'd like. Here's my smiling face. So thank you so much for your time, and please feel free to use this information however you feel best. And I would absolutely love some feedback. That's what I'm going for here. I want to be really good at making these videos very well for business owners. That is my goal. So if you could give me any feedback on this, even if it's critical of what I did here, I would appreciate it because I'm always trying to improve. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.